Oh, thanks for clicking on this video, right? So exactly you are going to get what I promised. I'm going to show you how I went from zero, from broke, as a 19-year-old student from an Eastern European poor country, to making my first $100,000 of cash profit in under 1 year. So it took me less. I actually made $128,000. I will show you all of the proofs. I will show how I did it and how you can do it too, right? I'm not going to sell you anything in this video. And just my goal is to help you. So if you want to watch this, then stick with it. If not, then that's fine as well. You can leave, right? Now, we are going to talk about how I made the first $100,000. So a couple of backstory, right? I'm not going to bore you with my story, right? But just a couple of words about me. My name is Harut. I'm from Armenia, which is a not rich country, small country in Eastern Europe. And basically all the time, like since maybe 14 years old, I was trying to make money online, right? To about like maybe 18 years old, I was here and there working a couple of hours a day, etc., etc. And I think it was like 5 years ago, I was making $4 a month, right? So I was basically making posts for a social media influencer, like some memes for their page, and they were paying me $4 a month, right? At the time I was like 14, 15, 16, I don't remember. So it was okay. I was thinking, I'm having fun, so I will do it, right? So that was exactly like $4 a month, right? But anyways, so that's what happened. And about at 18, I started my own theme page, right? And made like about $100 a month, right? But that was all I was making about this age. But then something happened. I was about like 18 and a half years old, right? So I'm right now 21, so it was pretty much almost three years ago, 3 and something years ago. So what happened is I've discovered that all of the people, because I wanted to learn how to make money online, I started searching because I wanted to make more than $4 a month and then $100 a month. I started searching on YouTube, right? I went on YouTube and started searching on how to make money online, right? And I've noticed that like people talk about drop shipping, people talk about Amazon FBA, about Instagram, about this, that, like 25 different business models or even more. But what they weren't doing is they weren't doing that actual business models that they were teaching. So they were saying, oh yeah, do dropshipping, but they weren't doing dropshipping. They had a YouTube channel. So I've noticed that all of these people that were making money on YouTube that I've searched to learn how to make money myself, they were all making money with YouTube, right? So that's what they were doing. And I was smart enough to spot that. And I said, okay, I'm going to start my YouTube channel, right? And I wasn't comfortable enough to be on camera, right? I'm doing right now. So what I've done is I said, okay, can I do it without showing myself, without being on camera? And I've started searching, right? And I went on YouTube and searched YouTube, can you make money on YouTube without showing your face, etc. And I figured out a business model, which nowadays people call YouTube automation, which is basically a way for you to post videos on YouTube where you don't have to make them yourself. You can outsource it or you can make them yourself. But the point is that you are not becoming an influencer yourself. You have a channel like this, right? This is one of my channels that I've recently sold too. As you can see, it generated $36,000. And my first channel, how I went to my first $100,000 of profit at the age of 19 was with this channel, which made me over $128,000, right? It also later got over 1 million subscribers in 6 months. And also 100,000 subscribers is for the same channel. But that's basically what I've discovered, that you can do it without showing your face and you can start on YouTube, right? So here's the exact steps that I've done to go from broke at 19 to making $100,000 in that year, even more profit, right? I've made $128,000, and this is exactly what I've done, right? So, and the cool part is that we can count it very accurately because, you know, when I started exactly on January 1st, right? So it was January 1st of 2020. And why I started, because I said it was December 31st, 2019. And I said, okay, oh no, sorry, it was 2021, what I'm saying. It was 2021. It was December 31st, 2020, when I said, okay, like tomorrow something needs to change. I'm going to go all in. I'm going to start a channel. I'm going to just commit and work 10 hours a day until I succeed, right? So what I've done is on December 31st of 2020, I've opened my phone. I was lying in my bed and I said, okay, now I'm going to just find any channel that doesn't show their face, and I'm going to freaking tomorrow's wake up and just start doing it, right? So I'm opening my phone, I remember to this day, and I saw a channel, I saw a niche where I can start, and I said, I'm going to commit to this. And I woke up the next day, it was January 1st of 2021, right? Not 2020, 2021, and exactly that day I started, and I've never stopped again, right? And yeah, now I will tell you what I did, basically. Once I found this niche, I said, okay, now the only thing I need to do is I need to find a product market fit, and don't worry if it's complicated, I will tell you what it is right now. I'm going to find a product market fit, right? I'm going to go all in, I'm going to focus. So I didn't know this like clearly back then. I just knew, okay, I'm going to go all in on this thing. If I see that people want to watch this, if this is working, I'm going to commit to this until I freaking make it work, right? So that's what I've done. And what happened is that I've scaled the channel. Right? So, of course, it wasn't easy. I was literally working like 10, 12, 16 hours a day. Sometimes I forgot to eat. That's how crazy it was. I dropped out from university and I said, I'm going to commit to this process. And that's what it took, right? Now, you'll probably watch a bunch of YouTube videos of how I made my first 10K month, how I made 100K, how I made $20 billion, right? But they don't tell you the truth. They are just trying to sell you something. And I'm telling you the truth, that it was very painful, right? And I just went on, and that was all I did. Right? And I focused on that thing. And it worked, right? And I made over $128,000. And yes, it was that simple. I just literally picked one thing, which for me is a YouTube channel where I didn't show myself, just that business model, and I went all in and I kept doing it until I find that people are looking for that. If I saw that after 6 months of me working, no one watches it, and I truly every day make my videos better or something, and people don't want to watch it, that means that there's no product market fit, which is the only thing that you need to get to your 100K. Right? To profit. Your first 100K, from broke to 100K, that's what you need, right? So, and what is product market fit? It's having something that people want, right? So if people want what you have, right, and they are ready to pay for it, right, and you can deliver that to them, that means there is a product market fit. Right? Because if you are trying to sell people like carrots when they want ice creams, you won't make money. But if you are trying to sell people ice creams and they want ice creams, you are going to make money because they want it. It's going to be so much easier. So no matter you have a drop shipping store, like you have a e-commerce, you are doing YouTube, you are doing Instagram, you are doing SMMA, you are doing agency, you have a coaching business, no matter you have a personal brand, no matter what you do, you need to have an offer, have something, a product market, like content, videos, like community, something, whatever you are selling, service that people want. So that's the first thing, right? And exactly what I've done to make this money is I've picked the channel, right? It was a channel like this. I won't show that one because it later got deleted, but it was basically one YouTube channel that I said, okay, this is working, people are watching it, so there is a product market fit, and I literally just went all in, and I started working extremely hard, right? And then I focused on it. I didn't start this and then said, oh, okay, now I started this YouTube channel, right? And now, oh, other people are talking about dropshipping, so let me start dropshipping, right? And now other people are talking about affiliate marketing, so let me start affiliate marketing. No, I didn't do this, right? I said, I'm picking this, I'm going to go freaking all in, and I worked hard, right? And one thing that I would tell that I got also a little bit lucky, that's true, right? Because the first month that I started the channel, that I went all in, I started working like 12, 16 hours a day, but then in the first month, my channel already started taking off, which is very unlikely, right? Because before that, at least for years, since I was like 15, 16, when I was making that $100 a month, I was still watching videos on how to go viral on YouTube, and I was watching these YouTubers as well, so I kind of had a lot of knowledge about it, right? So it was easier for me, and I was working extremely hard, and I also got a little bit lucky. But if I didn't do it in the first month, I would still keep going, right? Because how I know it? Because since that point, I also went through a lot of failures, and I still kept going, right? I almost lost it all as well, and I still continued going, working, and so I know that I wouldn't quit anyways, because I didn't quit several times when I could, right? In very hard situations. So basically, that's what I've done, right? I've picked, I said, okay, now I found the product market fit, people want this, and now I'm going to just go all in, I'm not going to stop, and I'm going to focus, right? So by saying all in, I mean that you literally work all the waking hours that you have towards this. So if you spend your time on watching some stupid shit like Netflix entertainment that doesn't serve you, if you really want to get to your first 100K, if you cut it, you will get there faster. So I highly, highly recommend it, right? Do what you want, but that's what I've done. And that really helped me. And the third thing was the focus. But once I found that, okay, this is what people want, I can go into this, I didn't say, oh, now, oh my God, I'm working hard, but let me change this. No, I said, this is what I'm working on hard, and I'm working only on this thing, so I'm going to focus. And I've done that, and I made not 100K, but over $128,000, right? I have even more proofs here if you want to. On some days, I've made even $2,000 from that channel, right? Can I show it to you? Yeah, we got 133 million views in the first year. It wasn't a high RPM niche, which means you are making less money for each view. But yeah, this basically made me about $128,000. The RPM was $1, even a little bit less. But anyways, that's how I've done it, and Then later I've also grown my Instagram to about 100,000 followers, right? And everything else became easier for me. I've started other businesses, scaled them, all this stuff. But the hardest part was to get to your first 100K, right? That's the ultimate shift. When you go from broke, from zero, where you don't have money, you can't travel, you can't do nothing, and you go to your first 100K, where you can be financially free, you can help your loved ones, you can travel, you can have capital to invest in your business, you can hire people to do stuff that you don't want to do, you can hire people to do your YouTube videos, you can hire people to whatever. This is the hardest step, and this is where you need to get to, right? Because once I got to my first 100K, like so far I'm 21, I've bought this apartment, this is a brand new apartment. I have a video about it on my channel, right? Where is it? You can go and find it on my channel. Where is it? Let me quickly find it. So apartment. So you can you can see it. How posting YouTube videos bought me apartment at 21, right? You can go and check it out. And also my most popular video on my channel, 12,000 views so far on this new channel. I'm talking about how I scaled this channel with all of the proofs, if you don't believe me, on how I've done it and how you can start to, right? Practically, I will tell you. But ultimately, if you want to succeed, this is worth it, right? I've been able to travel the world. I can show you. I went to Dubai with my family. They've never been there. I went to US and visited my sister there. And like literally my whole life changed, right? Here it is. And I've made for this $128,000, one of these months I've made $24,000 of pure profit, right? Which was crazy back then. At the time I was 19, and especially for my category, and it was 100% profit because I was doing it all myself, right? From these $128,000 in the first year I made. But yeah, it was worth it. I bought this apartment, I traveled the world, I helped my parents financially, helped so many people, bought so many things, had so many experiences, got so much happier because I didn't have to stress about it. And then everything else from that point became easier. Did I still have to work hard and were there challenges, all this stuff? Of course, right? It's business. But from that point, my life was never the same. So if you want to make 100K a month, this is 100K, not a month, sorry, your first 100K, go from broke to here. All you literally need to do is to just pick something that people want, any business model. There is a product market fit that people buy that thing, right? Don't try to sell one thing that people don't want to buy, right? People want it. Go into a place where you know people want it. In my case, it was a YouTube channel. I saw that other YouTube channels like that are getting views, so I knew people want it. So I said, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go freaking all in like crazy because this is going to change my life forever. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to focus. I found it. Some people want and it works. I went all in, kept doing it over and over and over again, focused on it, and that's how I made the money. So if I were you, I would pick just one business model, no matter what it is, that you like. I will go all in on it without stopping, and I will just focus on that. And if you don't quit, I promise you will win. And yes, you also sometimes need luck, but what can I promise is that the harder you work, the luckier you will get. I hope this video was valuable, and for everyone that wants to learn how exactly I went viral on YouTube and how you can do it too, I talk about it in this video. It's absolutely free, and I actually blew up a secret YouTube channel to show that it's not luck. So if you want to learn how I did it, you can go here, and I will see you in that video.